What's up, guys? Kutter28 here with 4 Next Level Gamers, and it has been a long time since I've done a live commentary. So I thought I'd get into some Spies versus Merc Classic mode here in the new Splinter Cell Blacklist. Absolutely loving this mode. My favorite mode within the Blacklist Splinter Cell game, as far as the multiplayer is concerned. I haven't tried some of them actually, so I guess I'm a little premature to judge, but it's the tension of the 2 versus 2 that really gets me hyped on this, and the shadows and hiding, and just to be a spy is just absolutely phenomenal in this game. Now, as you all know, I like to bitch about people who do not have mics, so I can't bitch about this one, because this dude that I hooked up with, which happened to be pure luck, had a microphone. So a lot of communication going on here finally. It was nice because a lot of randoms I'm jumping in with lately do not have a microphone, and is very frustrating. Anyways, my topic of today would be the fact that Yusuf Mehdi announced the Xbox One is coming November 22nd. About time we get a nice release date. I'm absolutely curious to find out when Microsoft would be releasing theirs now that Sony announced November 15th. So, fanboys aside, it is what it is, right? The fact of they're a week apart, does it really make that much of a difference? And that's my question going out today. How much does a week really matter? It's not like when Xbox 360 launched and then the PS3 launched a whole year later. That's a huge leap that Microsoft had. This, I'm going to say, is a bit of an advantage for Sony just because A, it's a week early, and B, it's $100 cheaper. I think that's the real kicker that Microsoft is going to experience with this one, is that the week and the money, the fact that it's $100 cheaper, is going to affect them. So you get the big fanboys that are going to be dying for a new console, like myself, and then going to be going out and getting their PS4 the week before, and then be satisfied with all their games, right? So, big launch lineup for Sony. The launch lineup for the Xbox One is rather small. It looks awesome. I'm going to give it to them. That I am not disappointed in their lineup at all. You got Dead Rising, Killer Instinct. I'm a huge fan. I had hands-on with that down at Fan Expo. That was wicked. Rise, Son of Rome, looks amazing. And then for all the racers out there, the Forza Motorsport 5. So, and as well, if you're in Europe, you get FIFA 14 for free. North American, I'm afraid we get nothing for us. So, I can see why they did that, to try and get that the European market down and grow their field over there. Very cool. But as far as North American goes, it would have been nice if we got a bit of a kickback too, right? So he released the date today and announced that it'd be coming to 13 regions: Australia, Austria, Brazil, Canada, France, Germany, Ireland, Italy, Mexico, New Zealand, Spain, UK, and the US. As well, yeah, North American. What can I say? That's great. But again, let's get back to the main topic of, now that they've released the date, how much does it really matter between that week? I'm kind of wondering if it's going to make that much of a difference. I really don't think so. If you're a big fan of video games like I am, a week isn't going to make a difference. You're probably going to get both consoles anyways. Now, they have said the Xbox also has increased the CPU from 1.6 gigahertz to 1.75, which is basically about 10%. So for performance, that'll help increase that, but really big deal. I just want the games. A lot of the specs, although they sound good and everything's going to be cool that way, I just want hands-on, man. Give me the controller, give me the games, give me my systems. Let's get ready to play. That's where I'm dying to go for now, right? So between Sony, the Xbox, things are really shaping up. And everything's on a level playing field for the most part. They're both relatively identical. Is there really? Well, Sony even announced lately that more or less hidden. It was not a huge announcement. It just kind of crept up out of nowhere. The fact that the PlayStation 4i, the camera itself, has voice recognition. So that now will actually combat the Kinect. Now, the drawback for Sony is the fact that they didn't bundle it with the system, where the Kinect comes with the system, and that's why we pay an extra $100. Makes sense. You got to pay for the hardware. The PlayStation 4 is, I believe, coming out at $60. So again, it still comes out cheaper. Another $40 less, $40 towards another game. So in essence, I think this is really going to come down to what is your preference as far as games come out. Do you want the kill zone, or are you already shaped up with your buddies for the Call of Duty and the Battlefield on the Xbox? You're going to want to go where your friends are, right? Your friends list will grow. Sony's announced you get 2,000 friends now on the PS4. They did the Gamescom thing where they opened up with the UI interface being displayed. Horrible camera work at Gamescom. That was freaking frustrating by all means. However, it is what it is. We got a slight glimpse. I would have liked to have seen more dead on of a shot to see how I can really interact with what's going on. But it was cool. The Xbox interface I'd like to see more of as well. But again, they're only months away now. They're really not that far away. And with a week of each other, it is awesome to be a gamer. I love what I'm doing. And we'll just keep going. We'll keep rolling. We're going to get more reviews out for you guys to take a look at. Things are picking up a little bit. I know things have been really slow for us in the last little bit. But we're going to be shaping up again. And we're going to get things rolling. So I want to hear the feedback from you guys. What are you guys doing? Does it really affect your decision on what console to go with? A week early for the Sony division for the PlayStation 4? Or can you hold off a week to get your Xbox One? Or maybe you're getting both. Maybe you can afford both. Maybe that's in your price range. Maybe you're that dedicated of a gamer, you want both sides. Because obviously some are going to have exclusives versus others that you can't experience on both consoles. A lot of third-party games coming to both, like the Assassin's Creed and the Watch Dogs, which looks amazing on next gen. But like I said, for that kill zone, that Infamous, that's a PlayStation division. For the Killer Instinct, the Rise, the Dead Rising, those are Xbox only. Very cool. Either way, I know I'm dying to get my hands on both. I recently went down to Fan Expo, had hands-on time with both consoles. Both feel great in my hand. The Xbox, though, again, for some people, I was talking to some people down there at Fan Expo, and they have concerns of the fact that the controller is just a little too big for their hands. I was talking to a little girl there, more or less. I know, just shouldn't say a little girl. She was a woman, but she had petite hands, very small hands. So she said she can't grasp that big controller for the Xbox. To me, it fit perfectly in my hand. I had a problem with the bumper buttons. I'm afraid on the top, they curled right into the palm of my hand almost. So, but again, I only played Killer Instinct, so I only had about a minute and a half to really test the controller out. Not much to go on. I had about 10 minutes hands-on with the PlayStation 4 controller. A lot of improvements on that controller. Really looking forward to getting my hands on both, as I said. So leave me a comment in the comment section, guys. I want to hear your thoughts. What are you guys doing? Does it really affect that whole 1 week lead time that Sony's going to have over the Xbox? What are you getting? Are you not getting any of them, maybe? And, guys, that's going to be it for me. Enjoy the rest of the video. As I said, I'm Kutter28 with 4 Next Level Gamers, and I'll catch you in the next level. I'm out.
1 more minute until time's up. Hack on Terminal A has started. Seconds. You've got 30 seconds. Only 10 seconds to go. Stay Stay connected just a little longer. You're halfway done. Finish the hack and we're clear. You're breaking the encryption. Stay on it. That's the end of the first round. One more on the way.